Hi, my name is Omojola Success and I'm a child of God. My life was quite hypocritical. I can remember those days where I carry extra clothes. I know everybody talked about it, but like I also did it here. So like carried extra clothes to go out, and then the clothes I'm leaving the house with is completely different from the clothes that I wear out. So it was quite hypocritical, but along the line, where I went to a particular place where I could do anything and everything I wanted, it was, I would say it was fun. But then the Bible said, those that are in sin, the pleasure is just for a moment, right? And what is it when you gain the whole world and lose your own soul? When you gain all the fun of this life and then your own soul is missing. So my life without Christ was quite hypocritical, and I knew that I needed Christ, but I didn't just want to come to Christ too. Okay, so there was a particular period where I was having a conversation with my sister and my uncle, and I tell people that that's where my salvation experience started from, because randomly I just said that when I get to university I want to serve God. And I don't know why I said that. I've not always had interest in God, even though I grew up in a godly environment, but like I've not always fancied it and all. So when I said that, I knew that there was something different. At that particular period when we were having that conversation, I knew that I needed something more than all this I was having. And I can remember sometimes in school, there was a particular girl, she was also a Christian, like she also grew up in a Christian home like me, but she was also finding her path also, just like me. We were both in sin. We would just come together once in a while to just have this petty conversation about how we went to church, and because she has voice, so she wants to use her voice to glorify God and all. But because of she's still in sin, and also we're just talking about all this petty church stuff and all. But we knew that we were still in sin. But that was how it was. When I felt first drawn to Christ. Okay, coming to university, I was opportune to have believers around me, people who came around me that were Christians, and I felt like I was the only one who wasn't a Christian. So everyone around me was always talking about church, talking about this, talking about that. And at that point, I felt like, why not? I didn't want to just go to Christ because of other people who were going to Christ. I wanted to find it for myself. So I felt that particular period, friends, the kind of relationship, we come together once in a while to just sing Christian songs, we harmonize it and all. That feeling was something that I really wanted to last forever. But I wasn't a believer, so it didn't last for that main time. Okay, so nobody actually came to preach to me before I gave my life to Christ. So I would say my mom, because she prayed a lot for me, and I tell people that I'm a product of prayers. She was always there right from when I was small to when I grew up, always praying for my salvation. Even times that she would come to meet me, I'll be like, Success, you need Christ, and I'll be like, I don't. So it was something that I knew that my mom was always a very big part of my life. She was always praying for me. So the moment I gave my life to Christ, I knew that prayers was what drew me to Christ, and also nobody actually preached to me. It was just prayers, my mom. I would say everything has changed. Every single thing has changed. Right from my dressing, to my mindset, to my attitude, to my character, every single thing has changed, because my speech was completely different from, like my speech, the way I spoke before I gave my life to Christ is completely different from the way I'm speaking now. The way my ideal dress sense was completely different from what my ideal dress sense is now. Everything about me literally changed. My love for Christ, what my heart beat for, and everything. Like, it was like I was a whole new person. So, okay, my mindset. Okay, so before I gave my life to Christ, sin was something normal. Cursing was normal, swearing was normal, using those words were normal, lying was normal, all those things were normal. But the moment I gave my life to Christ and I was growing in Christ, I realized that these things actually is not normal. The Bible said that the God of this world has blinded us, blinded the people who don't believe, that they are not seeing the light because of the blindness that the God of this world has blinded them with. So it was like those things that were normal to me then are no longer normal to me now. Like I said before, my ideal dress sense has changed. My heart, everything changed completely. So we thank God for God. I would say that the world profited nothing. You are still in the world because of, like I said previously, the God of this world, which is the devil, has blinded your eyes. That's the reason why you're actually not seeing the glory of God. But I advise you to have the willingness to come to God, and you see how the Bible said, if you draw nigh to God, He will draw nigh to you. Just draw nigh to God, taste it, and see that the Lord is good. Thank you.